This is just an update on the challenge I'm doing, trying to trade the 100k prop firm and simulating the rules that you normally find on prop firm. So I'm trying to increase this account by 10% for phase one. Then for phase two, I'll increase it by 5%. And I've already passed phase one basically because I've taken a few trades on this account, as you can see by the realized PNL, while following my rules. So you can see the history. You have a win here, see the history, and I resulted in I've gained over 10% over, and I started this challenge around last week. So shows that my strategy is working. My back testing shows results. My forward testing is also showing results. So I just want to run over this trade I'm currently in the demo with you guys. So it's currently 8:16 a.m. and we're in London session open. So what made me take this trade was we're in gold. We're in an uptrend, obviously. Gold has been bullish for quite some time now. So we broke these highs over here. Now my strategy is liquidity, supply and demand. What does that mean? I mean it's like supply and demand, but price must sweep liquidity before tapping my zone. So this was the liquidity level here. So I just look for a demand zone beneath that liquidity area, which is this one right here. What do you see price do? Price went, swept the liquidity and tapped into it. Now my entry criteria, I only enter using market orders. So I don't use limit orders anymore. So when I see price tapped into it, I want to see candlestick rejections from that zone. Candlestick rejections like this. So once I saw this bullish rejection like this, that was my go-to sign to enter. So I entered here. My stop loss is just beneath the zone, but most times my stop loss is meant to be um around here. But I just had to, since I wanted to play more safe, so I said put my stop loss here. And my take profit is 1:3 basically. So this trade I'm risking $900 because I made a mistake um with my lot size calculation. I risked too little on this, and so that's why it's 900. Instead, normally it's 1,000 I'm meant to do, not 900. But as you can see, price is moving nicely. Another trade setup is the one on USD JPY. Same concept, same it's the same strategy. So we're clearly in an uptrend. Price broke the highs, broke the latest high, and now I identify liquidity to be swept before tapping my zone. So the liquidity to be swept, and this was my demand zone over here. So what do you see price do? Price came here, tapped into it, gave me that bullish rejection, same as gold, and I simply entered on it. But spreads, that's why my that's why my entry is up here because of the spreads. Normally it's meant to be down here, but spreads make my entry come all the way here. So anyhow, put my stop loss here. This was another mistake. My stop loss is meant to be beneath the wick of this candle, but I made another position sizing mistake. So I had to. I don't want if I drag my stop loss all the way here, I'll be risking 1,350, which is not part of my plan. So to make it 1,000, I just dragged it over here, and hopefully price doesn't come here to stop me out, and it just keeps on going. So you can see it's also 1:3 on this trade setup too, and it's kind of playing nice-ish. I guess somehow in drawdown, but hopefully it gets better. So yeah, that's basically my strategy, and I'll share an update on how this trade goes. So I'm practically in phase two of this account since I already increased by 10%. Once if this account grows, then I can increase this into 15,000. That's 15% increase, and I've officially I've officially basically passed the prop firm prop firm account using demo. Yeah. So let's see. So we're literally about to see gold hit my TP. So this gold trade worked out well, but the USD JPY um my stop loss got hit, and it looks like price is making a comeback, you would say, and that's because my stop loss was too small. Normally, it's meant to be somewhere. Even if I put it, it would have still gotten hit, but I don't. You get my point, Sha. So yeah, one win, one loss on Friday. Friday 8 a.m. basically. So I'm up 2%. So let's just watch this hit. Watch it hit TP. So that's the sound. That's the sound. TP hits plus 3%, but minus 1% on this. So a net total, I made 2% today. That's $2,000. You can see the account is up 12% since I started. So this is how I've been trading this demo account with actual discipline, if you would say. So disciplined approach. I don't over risk. I don't revenge trade on this. I can see how fast basically I pass the account. So win, you have a loss here, a win, break even basically. A loss, a loss, a win, a win. I think this is break even. A win. So that's three wins in a row basically. A loss, a win. And basically I've passed phase one. I'm almost passing phase two because for Maven, their profit target is 8%. So 8% is 8k. And phase two is 5%. So for 5%, I have to increase this to 13k. Um, with this trade, if this was a real profit account, I would almost be passing phase two of the 5k account. So strategy works very simple, and almost at 5 minutes is my preferred time frame. I prefer 5 minutes over 30 minutes because of how prefer 5 minutes over the 30 minutes time frame because of how fast the trades play out. I don't have to be waiting hours. This thing just played out in this thing just played out in how many minutes is this? Basically an hour. Sir, I've changed a lot for with the way I trade, basically. So I don't really chase setups with just the 5 minutes time frame and focusing on the London and the New York session. So my trading times is basically between 8 to 2 p.m. every day. If I'm able to win, I just take two trades. Yes, two trades per day. So if I win one and lose another one, I'm done. If I win both of them, very good. If I lose both of them, also good. So this just makes me keep my risk controlled, and I'm less stressed, and I have time to do other things. This is the last trade I'm taking. It's Friday, 9:07 a.m. and I'll catch you guys in the updates. Maybe I'm going to buy on Monday when I've officially passed this challenge I set for myself. Um, I'm going to, I'm probably going to consider buying the Profem account to see if I can simulate this result. Hopefully, I can. So, sorry, this challenge has it did not take long at all. This basically took like 1 week. So the account started on 7th of 4th of July, and it's 11th of July. So basically 2 weeks. I've passed the account. So strategy works, very effective. Back testing shows results. Forward testing is also showing results. So catch you in the next one, guys. Bye.